The Time Traveler's Quest. In a small, quiet town nestled among rolling hills, there lived a man named Elijah Wright. Known as a brilliant inventor with an insatiable curiosity, Elijah had spent his life tinkering with gadgets and machines. However, his greatest creation was one that he kept secret from the world. A time machine. Elijah had always been fascinated by history and the possibilities of the future. He believed that the mysteries of the past could hold the key to solving the problems of the present and the future. After years of painstaking research and countless trials, he had finally succeeded in creating a device that could transcend the boundaries of time. The machine was a complex contraption made of polished brass and gleaming crystals, humming with a faint, ethereal energy. One day, as Elijah sat in his study, he pondered the implications of his invention. The temptation to explore history firsthand was overwhelming, but he knew the dangers that tampering with the past could bring. The fabric of time was delicate, and even the smallest change could have unforeseen consequences. Yet, his desire to witness the greatest events in history and the mysteries of the future won over caution. Elijah decided that he would embark on a quest, a journey through time to seek knowledge and understanding. But this would not be a mere sightseeing tour. He had a specific mission in mind: to discover a solution to the impending environmental crisis that threatened to engulf the world. The signs were everywhere: climate change, pollution, and the depletion of natural resources. Elijah believed that somewhere in the annals of history or the distant future, there lay a solution to this crisis. With a determined heart, Elijah activated the time machine. The room around him shimmered, and he felt a strange sensation as the machine propelled him through the fabric of time. In an instant, the world around him changed, and he found himself standing in the midst of a bustling city, ancient Athens, during the height of its golden age. Elijah marveled at the sight of philosophers like Socrates and Plato engaged in deep discussion. He listened to their debates and learned about their philosophies on life and governance. He realized that the wisdom of the ancients could offer insights into sustainable living and ethical governance that were lost in the modern world. But Elijah knew that his quest had just begun. He traveled further into the past, visiting ancient civilizations such as the Egyptians, the Indus Valley, and the Mayans. He learned about their innovations in agriculture, architecture, and sustainable living. Each civilization offered a piece of the puzzle, but the solution still eluded him. Determined to explore every possibility, Elijah decided to journey into the future. The time machine whirred and hummed as it transported him to an era far beyond his own. He emerged in a world that was both awe-inspiring and terrifying. Towering cities made of glass and metal stretched towards the sky, and the air was filled with the hum of advanced technology. However, the environment was bleak. Scarce natural resources, polluted skies, and vast, barren landscapes. In this future, Elijah met a group of scientists and environmentalists who were working tirelessly to reverse the damage done to the planet. They had developed technologies that could clean the oceans, restore forests, and harness renewable energy. Yet they faced immense challenges from powerful corporations and indifferent governments. Elijah realized that the solution to the crisis was not merely technological, but required a fundamental shift in human values and attitudes. He learned that the key lay in education, empathy, and a global commitment to sustainability. The people of this future had started to understand that the Earth was not an endless resource to be exploited, but a living entity that needed care and respect. With this newfound understanding, Elijah decided it was time to return to his own time. He set the coordinates and activated the time machine once more. As he traveled back, he thought about the lessons he had learned and the knowledge he had gained. He knew that his journey was not over. He had a mission to share this knowledge with the world and inspire change. When Elijah returned to his own time, he dedicated himself to teaching and spreading the wisdom he had gathered from his travels. He wrote books, gave lectures, and collaborated with scientists and activists. His work sparked a global movement toward sustainability, and slowly, but surely, the world began to change. Elijah's journey through time taught him that, while technology could offer solutions, true change required a shift in human consciousness. It was not enough to invent and innovate. Humanity had to learn to live in harmony with nature and each other. As he looked out at the world he had helped shape, Elijah felt a deep sense of fulfillment. He had set out on a quest to find answers, and in the process, he had discovered the true power of wisdom, compassion, and hope. And so, the time traveler continued his quest, not through the ages, but in the hearts and minds of those who were willing to listen and learn. The journey was far from over, but Elijah knew that the future was bright, for it was filled with the promise of a better world, built on the lessons of the past and the dreams of the future.